There were some good things mixed in there, but there's some things we've got to fix, and I know the players are aware of that, and the coaches are aware of it. So we'll get busy on that. We've got a good Eagles team coming in here, and look forward to playing right here at GH Field, Arrowhead Stadium, and I guess again, a good football team. So with that, time's yours.
We'll go first to Pete Sweeney.
Which I was wondering just how close you feel Jalen Royals could be from the injury standpoint, and then just considering you may not have Worthy, just where he's at in confidence level in his offensive game. Yeah,
Jalen's doing a good job with his rehab. We'll just see how that ends up this week. We've got a couple days here that we've had, so guys are making good progress in that. But we'll see where it rolls. If neither play, we've got the guys that we played with the other night that are good football players.
We'll go next to Sam McDowell.
Hey, Andy. Christian Fulton didn't play a full amount of snaps. I know he didn't play in the preseason much until that third game. Just where is he as far as where your guys' preparedness to maybe give him a bigger workload?
Yeah, he's been working in and working out, which is a good thing. And we'll just use him as we go here. How much bigger of a load he gets, I can't tell you that, but he has been working, and he gets better every day, so more comfortable every day. It's not only getting back physically, but also with the defensive part of it. So.
Yeah. And just how would you just assess the pass defense overall?
Yeah, there are things. Listen, there are things that we've got to work on. Spags got a great grasp of it, and the players, they know. So it's we've got to fix a few things there. Yeah.
We'll go next to Nick Jacobs.
And Sydney, I have a follow-up if I can, please. Andy, for you, what do you want to see from the team here in the home opener mentality-wise when you come out here on Sunday?
Yeah, I think the guys will be fired up to play against a real good football team and at home. It's I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
And then I don't know if you got a chance at all. What stood out to you this week from week one from some of the other teams? If you got a chance to watch anybody,
I didn't look at much. The one advantage that both the Eagles and we had was we had a couple extra days there to dig in on each other. So that's where I spent all my time after going through our stuff.
We'll go next to Todd Lebo.
Hey, Coach, I didn't know if you'd gone back and looked at the thing where Travis got hit by Tart. And they said on TV that the rule was if the fist is not a closed fist, you don't get kicked out. Do you understand exactly what happened to that rule? Or was there any explanation to you why that Tart wasn't ejected from the game?
Yeah, I don't understand that rule. I mean, I didn't, I guess it's open hand, fist, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know all of that, what their decision was on that. He definitely got hit in the head pretty hard, whether it was a open fist or a closed fist.
And then the play where Travis and Xavier ran into each other early, I didn't see a really good replay of exactly how it happened. I guess those things just happen when you're running those kind of mesh routes, but it seemed, was anyone pushed on that play or they just didn't see each other?
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those deals. I mean, sometimes that happens, and that's anyway. Sometimes that happens with crossing routes, but you hope it doesn't, and very often for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
We'll go next to Sam McDowell.
Andy, we didn't get a chance to ask you about this after the game, but just the halftime thing, just wondered if you could explain to us your guys' arrival on the field at half there for the second half.
Yeah, I think it probably went a little longer than what we were given, and so that was it.
Okay, next to Herbie.
Hey, Coach. Good morning.
All right, Herbie.
Hey, just a quick follow-up on Todd Liebel's question on the Tarp incident. Is that a play that you're able to reach out to the league and attempt to get some clarification on that?
Yeah, I think it's the open hand, closed hand deal. I'm not sure how you determine that, but which hurts more?
Are you able, though, to have you heard from the league, or do you plan on asking for clarification?
Yeah, I'll work out that with the league. I mean, I can't get into all that, Herbie. I don't have enough money to do all that.
Kansas City Chiefs took a tough loss against the Los Angeles Chargers. And more importantly, what head coach Andy Reid had to say about Travis Kelce's performance in that game. And let me tell you, Coach Reid's comments not only reveal his trust in Travis, but also show how much the entire team feels the weight of this loss. Before we get into the details, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now to join our Tay-Buzz family, so you don't miss any of the biggest updates around Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, and all things in between. So let's set the scene. The Chiefs headed into Brazil with all eyes on them. Not only was it a huge international showcase game, but it was also a chance for fans around the world to see the reigning champs show off their strength. With Taylor Swift's presence creating buzz and Travis Kelce being the centerpiece of attention, expectations were sky high. But then came the disappointment. The Los Angeles Chargers came in hungry, played aggressively, and handed Kansas City a loss that stung more than most. And when Coach Andy Reid stepped up to the microphone post-game, he didn't sugarcoat the situation, but he also didn't hold back his appreciation for his star tight end. Andy Reid opened his comments with his classic calm but serious tone. He acknowledged that the team simply didn't execute at the level needed to win, but when it came to Travis Kelce, his words carried weight. Reid said something along the lines of, "Trav gave us everything out there. He battled. He fought through coverage. He tried to create opportunities, and he showed the kind of leadership you want from a guy in his position. Unfortunately, we just didn't get it done as a team." That short sentence right there spoke volumes, because it wasn't just about Kelce's stat line. It was about his effort, his leadership, and the example he set for everyone else in that game. The numbers on the board might not tell the full story, but Travis Kelce was targeted often, and even in tough defensive matchups. He showed flashes of brilliance that kept the Chiefs' offense alive. Reid made it clear that while the loss was painful, he couldn't fault Kelce's heart and determination. "There are nights where the ball just doesn't bounce your way," Reid said, "but Travis kept grinding. That's what makes him who he is." Those words reminded fans and reporters that even when the scoreboard isn't in Kansas City's favor, Kelce is still that spark of energy, that relentless competitor, and the guy who refuses to back down. Coach Reid also touched on something deeper: leadership. He highlighted how Kelce was constantly in his teammates' ears, encouraging receivers, lifting up Patrick Mahomes after tough drives, and trying to spark momentum even when the game felt like it was slipping away. Reid explained that this type of leadership is exactly why Kelce is so valuable beyond the catches and touchdowns. He sets the tone. The younger guys see how he battles, and that matters, Reid emphasized. It's no secret that Kelce isn't just a tight end. He's the emotional heartbeat of this team. And in a place like Brazil, with all the attention on him because of his personal life and Taylor Swift's global fan base watching, it would have been easy for him to let that pressure overwhelm him. But Reid praised how Kelce managed to stay focused on the field. Of course, reporters weren't shy about asking Reid whether distractions like the international spotlight and all the Taylor Swift coverage might have affected the game. Reid handled it like a pro. He smiled, gave a classic shrug, and said, "Listen, we're here to play football. Travis is a professional, and he showed that tonight. Off the field stuff doesn't change how he prepares or how he plays. He's locked in." That was a powerful statement because it shut down any narrative that Kelce isn't giving his all to football. Instead, Reid reinforced the image of Kelce as a veteran leader who can juggle the intense spotlight while still putting his heart into the game. But Coach Reid wasn't all compliments. He's a realist, and he admitted that there were plays left on the field. He noted that while Kelce battled hard, the offense as a whole struggled with timing, dropped passes, and missed opportunities. "We've got to be sharper," Reid said. And that starts with me as a coach. But it also takes all 11 guys on the field making the right reads, running the right routes, and executing. Still, every time Reid mentioned the struggles, he came back to one thing. Kelce's leadership was unwavering even when the team stumbled. What made Reid's comments even more telling was the way he framed the loss in Brazil as a learning experience. "It hurts, no doubt," Reid said. "You don't come out here, travel across the world, and put all this work in to come up short. But you learn a lot about your guys in games like this. And I learned again tonight that Travis is the guy you want in the trenches with you." That line hit home because it underscored the trust and faith Reid has in Kelce. It wasn't about a single game. It was about the bigger picture, the championship mentality, and the resilience needed to push through tough times. Fans watching the post-game press conference picked up on that too. Social media lit up with reactions, many praising Kelce for keeping his composure and Reid for defending his star. Some even pointed out that Reid's comments felt like a message not just to the media, but to the locker room, that no matter the loss, the team can lean on Kelce as an anchor. And if you've been following Kelce this season, you know that his influence extends far beyond the football field. He's balancing one of the most high-profile relationships in the world, and yet, as Reid made clear, he's still pouring himself into the game. So what's the takeaway here? For Andy Reid, the Brazil game was a tough loss, but it was also another reminder of Travis Kelce's unique role on this team. He's more than just Mahomes' go-to-target. He's the veteran who holds the locker room together, the fighter who doesn't let the scoreboard dictate his energy, and the leader who inspires younger players to rise above adversity. Reid's comments weren't just about Kelce's catches. They were about his character. And that's why, even in defeat, Reid's trust in Kelce only grew stronger. And for Chiefs fans, this is a moment to take heart. Losses happen, even to the best. But when your head coach stands in front of the world and singles out a player's fight, leadership, and dedication, it tells you everything about the foundation of the team. Reid believes in Travis Kelce, and by extension, he believes this Chiefs team can regroup, refocus, and get back on track. That's the story out of Brazil, and it's one that proves again why Travis Kelce is more than just headlines and highlight reels. He's a cornerstone of Kansas City football. What did you think of Andy Reid's comments? Do you think this loss will fuel the Chiefs to bounce back stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and join the Tay Buzz family, because we got more incredible updates on Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, and all the stories that connect them. Until next time, this is Tay Buzz, keeping you in the loop on everything that matters.